Fala pessoal, tá falando aqui é o Futuro e estamos aqui para continuar nossa série, para terminar também nossa série do Batman. Hoje nós estamos no último episódio, episódio 5, que se chama Cidade de Luz. E nós estamos vendo um fundo pegando fogo bem aleatório. Tudo bem, a batalha pelo controle de Gotham fica intensa e atinge um novo patamar, quando Bruce descobre uma nova razão de ser o Batman e chega aos limites de um esforço desesperado para restaurar a ordem e o caos. Tentei fazer uma parte mais uma parte mais romântica, mas mano, vamos lá que nesse episódio 5 dessa porra. Porque hoje eu tô de pau duro, que eu quero que, mano, não posso falar essa porra alto porque minha mãe tá bem ali na porta e minha mãe é um pouquinho doida. Ah, vamos lá, pessoal, não se esqueça. Deixa o like e compartilhe com seus amigos, se inscreva no canal, beleza? Vamos ver o que aconteceu no último episódio.
Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Veils killed?
I never said he killed the Veils. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
So where you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
Acho que nessa parte eu fudi tudo. Eu fudi, não fudi.
What the hell did you do?
Our Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed. That's what a leader does. You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked.
Pô, eu não tava aqui na última vez.
If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
Ele não tava ali, o gordo, na última vez. Não que eu lembre. Só se ele usou, sei lá, mano, o jutsu dos clones e apareceu ali do nada. Tá bom, vamos pro último capítulo. Acho que eu vou ser realmente um Bruce Wayne puto e um Batman mais puto ainda. Deixa eu fazer meu teclado brilhar, mano. Porque meu teclado brilhando é um show, mano. Saco de pisca-pisca aqui. Ai, jogo, carrega logo, carrega logo. Ah, eu tô tenso, mano. Tô tenso porque hoje eu vou fazer a minha trança de novo. Eu vou deixar ela curta, mano. Isso é louco, tô com saudade, mano. Eu tirei ela faz poucos dias, mas dá uma saudade do caralho, mano. 5 dias depois.
The children of Arkham have taken hostages. High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene. I repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Carry on, gents.
Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
Fazer uma coisa de herói. Cacete. Aí!
Batman's sighted, boss.
Right on top.
É uma porrada mesmo. Fazer com os velhos tempos. Errei! Nossa, eu acertei. Não, pensei que tinha errado.
Commissioner, get to safety. I can't just leave these people.
Caraca, minha armadura é forte mesmo, hein? Não queria falar não, minha armadura é forte, que não é uma armadura dessa, mano. Levar o tiro não acontecer nada.
Batman! No! It's a trap!
Aê! Puta que pariu. Aí tem que falar, mano. Você também é o belo do comissário?
You have to stop them. Save our city.
Commissioner! Commissioner! He's gone.
Foda, hein? Foda. Já começou com tudo já, mano. Já começou na porrada. Hoje eu não me arrependo da escolha que eu fiz, mano. Em salvar o... E salvar o outro lá, o Gordon. Gordon não, o Alfred. Do que salvar a porra das minhas máquinas. Eu não me arrependo, mano. Acho que eu fiz o certo.
Alfred.
Oh, thank God. With the comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there. I always fear the worst.
I need to get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent...
Fudeu. Não vai adiantar, mano. Essa merda de vibrânio.
Batman! Impressive as ever. Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men. Scouts on them, they'll go easy on you.
I don't need toys to deal with the likes of you.
You sure about that, Batman? Because from the look of it, you could use a little help. Ta-ta, Batman!
Ah! Quase!
No, come on, just stay put. Oh, bloody hell!
Cacete. Vou falar uma coisa.
Just find a way to hack into it. I can get to Penguin.
Vou olhar primeiro antes de rasgar.
Movements. Even deadlier than before. Wayne Tech. In Penguin's hands. It's a dangerous weapon.
Vibrânio, parça. Tu chama vibrânio. Executar. Escutar? Escutar então.
Anything? Another trap. One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that... The Batsuit will be a liability. It's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can. Face Penguin as Bruce? Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable, but far from helpless. And meeting him as Batman would play right into his hand. Penguin wants hostages to bait Batman. Bruce Wayne will be the perfect hostage.
Não, ele falou uma coisa.
Strike when he least expects it. Besides, I won't be going alone. Get Gordon on the line. Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot. Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO. He should know who really killed Commissioner Grogan. And that the killer will be in Cobblepot Park. Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there.
Ele não falou uma coisa que já saiu das grades? Então ele sabe que eu sou a porra do...
Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is...
Wayne, get back! Martinez!
I saw some kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Give us room. A transmitter?
Wayne Tech.
controlling the drones.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it, you heard Martinez.
Lieutenant, you need a distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
Cala a boca, fala a
Oswald
verdade.
and I grew up together. A little trip down memory lane could buy you at least a couple minutes.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane. But I'm all out of options. I'll go in around the back. If he sees me...
He won't. I'll keep him focused on me. You will get your chance.
Keep the perimeter tight. If he suspects anything before those drones are offline, we're both dead.
Relaxa, parça. Você está falando com o João Pedro Salvador Eliseu, conhecido como Futuro, mano. Nada vai dar de errado, parça.
Same device that fried the suit. It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
Seu filho da puta. Ó. Atiração. Ó, atiração, ó. Você não vai atirar no homem. Você não vai atirar no homem que tá com as mãos levantadas, né? Você não vai atirar no homem com as mãos levantadas. Isso é coisa de covarde.
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my mom... Because he's in Arkham.
Those bullies aren't coming back.
They better not. Oh. They
Aye.
say bad things about my family.
Ai.
I'll smash the dumb faces.
Stop us, please.
I'll smash all the dumb faces.
Quem é esse cara aí? Não é o Variton que morreu?
Get the word out, eh? All the channels. The penguins got away in Cobblepot Park.
Oswald.
Bruce! Welcome! The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman. But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure.
Sabia. Isso.
Not that I'm upset, but what does bring you by? Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out. Feels too good to be true.
I've come to talk, Oz.
It's a bit late in the day for that. Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you. He's usually so on top of everything. Maybe I need to cause a few more screams.
Maybe he knows it's a trap. You haven't exactly been subtle.
See, that's the thing about Batman. You dangle an innocent life in front of him, and he has to show he can't help himself. And when he arrives, oh ho ho! The lights, the sounds, the blood running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city, and they're about to kick into gear.
I know Lady Arkham's real name. She's Vicky Vale.
Oh, did you figure that out when she stuck you with a needle full of drugs? Done all right by all this brouhaha?
Para de olhar, filha da puta.
It wasn't so long ago. You and me met in this very park. Me crawling out of the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
I always treated you with respect, Oz.
Respect? Oh, don't make me laugh. You only learned the word after I tossed you out of your company. Batman! Damn it! Where the hell is he? He's usually so bloody prompt. Unless... This wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it? You working with the Bat? Did you really come here all alone, Bruce? If anyone could afford to keep that brute on the payroll, it's you.
Why, Oz? Are you scared of Batman?
Might be, if I weren't so certain of my upper hand, as it were. Ha! Not that you can't look after yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your true feelings.
Ah, cara, de todo desgraçado.
Working out some issues there, hey, Bruce?
You pissed me off, Oz. So you got what was coming to you.
Oh, I'll tell you what's coming to me. Revenge! And it's about bloody time.
Olha a cara dele.
Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide! The Waynes caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You trying to get me all shaken up? I'm not waiting any longer. Batman me down.
Vai, Gordon. Eu vou morrer.
I'm releasing these drones. He'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park.
All right, fine. It's my fault, Oz.
What now?
You're right. Everything that happened, everything you've gone through, that blame falls on me. On my whole family.
How unlike you to admit your faults. Maybe you think that'll save you, eh? Ah, but guess what? It won't. Oh, bloody hell!
Agora. Ah! Putz, perdoa a mão.
You bastard!
You got a lot to answer for.
Oh, you bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
Nossa, na cara do velho, mano. Tem um gosto potente, hein?
Is that all you got?
Goodbye, Oswald.
Eu queria chutar ele.
Freedom is right.
Ah, eu queria chutar ele, mano. Mas eu fico... Eu não sou o Batman, né? Não sei, mano. Olha que eu fiz merda. Eu devia aproveitar que eu sou o Batman.
I gotta admit, you surprised me. You were right about this one. Gotham owes you a debt. The GCPD does too. I won't forget it. Thank you.
You and me both, Lieutenant.
I won't argue there.
You think this changes anything, do ya? Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
I never thought I'd say this, but I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
E ninguém suspeitou. Cadê a porra do Batman? Tá, mano. E agora? Não vai estar desse horário? E onde que entra o Coringa nessa parte?
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
Velhos tempos, parça.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin. Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Minha mãe mandou eu escolher esse daqui.
Not all people. You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
But I have. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald, even Harvey.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Thank you, Bruce.
But our work isn't done. The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the children of Arkham's next move.
Tá, não entendi porra nenhuma o que você falou, mas eu vou colocar aqui na Netflix.
Damn it. I can't access the news feed.
Ah, ele boletim.
It's working again.
Precisa aqui era Netflix. Ah, o quê? Código Gás.
Still offline. I need to get this working again.
Caraca, mas tá tudo offline, porra.
Administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now.
Tá, cadê a legenda?
Along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Ah, beleza. Eu vou acessar as pastas dele. Tudo tem o pinguim, que da hora. Tem a vigilância, a propriedade, relatórios financeiros e registro. Vou ver registro porque é mais interessante.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network.
Bruce.
Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology.
And my medical records.
There are some, well, colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
That's better.
Pronto, acho que eu arrumei meu perfil. Osvaldo, quem é Osvaldo? Ah, é o... é ele.
Surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
Victoria.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Não sei, cara, não sei. Vamos voltar aqui. Agora vamos para relatórios financeiros.
Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them.
Isso é óbvio, né, parça? É óbvio que ele ia fazer isso. Propriedades.
He's trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. It's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island.
Pra mim, acho que ele vai fazer. Ele quer fazer.
We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Pra mim, eu acho que ele queria fazer tipo uma base pra ter as drogas dele.
Using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on.
Caraca, sujou outra pasta. Eu já tava aqui, caralho.
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
Não entendi nada que esses caras estão falando. Nada, nada, nada. Tá, acabou? Ah, dá pra descer? Não, nada. Ah, tá.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. And not in the public record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think
Casa dos
she was
30.
here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
Tá, eu achei ela bem bonitinha.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
I just need to find her.
Mano, eu juro que eu pensei que esse cara da máscara não era ela. Pensei que era o Coringa, mano. Tava postando minha ficha no Coringa.
Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective. The children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore.
E... eu já vi tudo, né? Acho que já vi tudo. Ou tem mais coisa pra ver? Ah, pá, já vi tudo, tio. Tá tirando? Eu já vi, caralho. Eu já vi isso aqui, dá nem pra descer. Caralho, o que eu faço?
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the back computer should be able to...
Ah, tem mais coisa.
No more holes.
Pô, mas esse PC do Batman consegue ver tudo? Não é possível?
I was looking into Arkham patients. Reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father. Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there?
It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
É o Coringa.
She stole from you? After we opened our doors to her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but... why would she do this?
Que é uma vagabunda, tem que falar isso.
Cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole, it's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Na moral, mano, eu acho que eu sou também um gado.
I'm going to get some answers from SEGURA.
Eu não queria falar, não, acho que eu também sou um gado, mas deve ter ficado quieto. O que o Christian Balé faria nessa hora?
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
You should know by now not to underestimate.
I thought you might be busy with, I don't know, saving the world. I'm flattered I rank so highly. But I know you're not here for me, are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory.
Para com esses braços, mano, é muito feio.
Catch. I know you're just playing into my pride, but you're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman. Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting. As a mark, that is. Cat got your tongue? Luckily, the job's over now. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you. Hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Someday, yeah. Maybe I will be able to leave Gotham. But for now, I am the only one who can save this city.
So humble. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things, but I'm not worried about you.
You're that sure? Bruce, I think I finally get what this is all about. You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady. Is that what you really thought?
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce. Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selena. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had...
Eu fiz merda!
But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
You saved my life. You could have left me to die back in that warehouse, but you didn't. Someone who's only out for herself, who's just a thief, wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah? Who would?
A good person. That's who. A hero.
You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But you just keep on surprising me.
Ah, deu certo. Ai, ai, ai. Mano, eu pensei muito em colocar na segunda.
Any help remembering you? Well, it's been fun.
See you around?
Maybe.
Ela não vai embora não, depois ela volta. Nenhuma mulher resiste ao meu charme.
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Alfred? Alfred!
Caceta! Essa mulher toda hora na minha casa, mano. Desgraça.
Alfred!
Desgraça, mano.
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al?
Tá, ele foi sequestrado, bateram nele. Tá bom, primeira coisa, vamos jogar uma sinuca aqui, mano. Será que eu consigo ser melhor que o Baioninho de Mauá? Meu Deus, Bruce, parece um robô andando, mano.
Blood pattern looks like it came off a high velocity hit.
Ah, se bem que o Alfred ele luta, não é? Eu já vi algumas histórias que o Alfred era tipo um agente do FBI, super foda.
This pool cue was used as a weapon. Swung so hard it broke in half.
Tá porra. Nossa, será que o Alfred é o Rambo?
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head.
Tá porra!
When it didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying
Nossa!
across the pool table.
Eita preuga! Nossa, queria ver isso aqui de novo. Que isso, mano? Alfred invocou o Rambo.
Face was knocked over in the struggle.
Nossa, ele meteu
Fight left nothing untouched.
Ele meteu o bastão no cara, mano, sem maldade nenhuma.
Ash everywhere.
Nossa, tem que ligar muita coisa, mano. Puta que pariu, fudeu.
Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone.
Mas daqui eu vou... Ó, isso aqui é fácil. Daqui você ligar o vaso. Cadê a porra do vaso? Ixi, não dá pra ligar a porra do vaso, não. Só vou ligar... eu vou ligar isso aqui, mas vai dar errado. Está certo?
Não.
Sabia, falei que ia dar errado. É que eu pensei que tinha alguma coisa ali, mano.
Furniture scattered outwards from a single point.
Mas a parte do taco foi muito engraçada, mano.
A scuff mark. What could have caused this?
Nossa, mano, tem muita coisa pra ligar aqui, mano. Fudeu.
How the hell?
Será que o Alfred deu de mosqueteiro? Pô, mano, não dá pra ligar nada, mano. Também tá fora essa vida, hein, mano. Na moral. Cara, que não, daqui tá errado. Óbvio que tá errado.
These weren't scattered by the same event.
Falei? Tá super errado. Ah, tem que desfazer essa porra. E aqui eu desfaço também. Cadê? Aê. Agora eu pego. E... pronto. Agora tá certo.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker. But it was knocked away.
Mano, o Alfred ele tá me saindo um mosqueteiro. Não é possível. Será que ele tá aqui, mano?
The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway.
Tá, tem mais isso aqui ou tem mais coisa pra olhar? Acho que é só isso, né? Essa aqui já tá ligada, só tem isso mesmo. Ah, então eu pego o único ao... Então eu ligo o único ao outro. Mas o único que tem esse... Pô, mas já tá desfeita a porra, mano. Ali, careca, isso aqui quer dizer... Fechou.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred. I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across the then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. But Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantle. He smashed his face into it.
Isso dói, hein? Isso dói, já fizeram isso comigo, mano. Eu também já fiz com alguém, mas dói. Já peguei uma pessoa e fiz assim na parede já com a pessoa, isso dói.
Lady Arkham wanted me to find this. Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
Tá bom. Mas dá pra ver que o Alfred é um puta lutador, mano. Ele meteu um taco no cara lá, o cara quase morreu.
Alfred. My God.
Alfred is paying for the things my family has done. I'm responsible for this.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses. He knows the back computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Caraca.
Good thinking, Alfred.
Pô, mas agora eu fiquei surpreso. Bah, o Alfred é um espião nato? Deve ser o 007, 008.
Access the newsfeed. I need to get this working again.
Puta que pariu.
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Mentira.
He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's been.
Já sei onde que o Alfred tá. Posso falar onde que ele tá? Ele tá na casa da Vic. Certeza.
Camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater.
Ou tá na casa da Vic ou tá na empresa do pai dela.
Clients.
É certeza.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Nossa.
Lady Arkham. Keep searching.
Ela vai dar um socão no Alfred.
Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
A janela.
The basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
There we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Well, let's hope.
Use o Q retículo para selecionar os filtros. Aperte alguma coisa para amplificar o filtro. Por que horas são, mano, falar nisso? Era 3 horas ainda, porque 4 horas tem um jogo, né? Tá bom. Ano de construção.
Filtering for all homes built on that date.
Concertos.
These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
Vou ter que clicar em tudo.
You can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood.
Tem 3 casas aqui, ó. Tá bom. Local 1, local 2, local 3. Mano, seguindo o passo que eles estão perto de um ponto de ônibus, eu vou seguir minha intuição, mano. Perto do ponto de ônibus. Todo ponto de ônibus fica perto do rio. Eu acho, né? Eu fico bem no centro da cidade. Mas é um lugar isolado, mano. Se é um lugar isolado, eu tô entre 1 e o 3. Só acertar, mano. Quero like.
I'm not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
Sou foda! Graça!
One of the early
Precisei nem pesquisar, mano. Eu sabia onde que ela tava.
Basic cowl functionality, but outside of
Eu sou
it doesn't
foda.
protect much more than
Desgraça.
identity, I'm afraid.
Ele falou alguma coisa desse traje aqui, mano. Parece a roupa do Christian Bale.
Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals.
Tá parecendo a roupa do balé, mano. Tá igualzinho.
Tonight.
Tá igualzinho a roupa do balé, mano. Não, Baleia não, do... Ai, do... Esqueci o nome do desgraçado que fez agora o Batman. Puta, o... Ai, o Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck.
Heading into the basement. Be careful.
A escada, parte. Até, ó, tem uma coisa na escada. Ali na escada, pá, ele vai... Burro! Até eu vi isso daí.
I'm all right.
There's no one here. No Alfred.
Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
Primeira vez eu vou ver a porra do sangue espirrado.
The blood hasn't congealed yet.
Means we can't be far behind them.
This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him.
Nossa. Se eu achar esse pessoal, eu vou matar esse pessoal, mano. Na moral, mano. Consigo ser um filho da puta vingativo bem, muito bom.
There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it.
Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear.
Taking a closer look.
Tá, quero dar uma olhada aqui. Tem mais nada aqui não? Não tem nada aqui não.
The wall is just a facade.
Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement?
Now let's find out what the Vales were hiding.
Melhor empurrar do que chutar, né, mano?
There's a small room with a hole in the floor. A rope ladder.
Anyone down there would be trapped.
Chamar. Tá. Vai chamar? Acho que ele ia chamar, né? Licença. Será que a Vicky foi criada aqui? Caraca, acho que a Vicky foi criada aí, mano. Sinto.
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred?
No. It's some kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts, blood.
What?
Vicky. She was kept down here, locked away.
Who could do that to their child?
I'm beginning to understand.
What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child?
Vicky was just a child.
Sabia.
The Vales locked her in the dark. Beat her. Revenge must seem like the only choice.
Their own daughter.
The Vales' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue.
Cacete, mano, olha. Pô, daqui é doentio, mano. Na moral, muito doentio.
There are drawings.
Pior que tem na vida, mano, pior que isso tem na vida real, mano.
The chalk here is different, newer.
Pior que daqui tem na vida real, mano.
This blood is fresher than the rest. Must be Alfred's.
A cinta aqui, cara, com sangue?
The belt. It's caked in blood.
Oh, vamos lembrar que ela matou. Ah, só que já faz tempo que ela matou o pai.
Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her. Bloody scratches. Fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred? No.
E o boneco do Satanás.
Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham.
Óculos do Alfred.
Alfred's glasses. One piece apart from the others. Purple.
Oxe.
The same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe...
Ah, tá bom.
That drawing looks like Alfred.
Ah, tem que ligar essas porra.
The highlighted words read, to Arkham.
Arkham. Quer dizer que ela tá em Arkham, então.
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. He's modified one of her own Lady Arkham drawings to include himself. And these two words. To Arkham.
Then she's
going to Arkham. She's taking Alfred with her. That's the final piece. Arkham. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
E essa boneca com o olho aí, caralho? Só falta essa boneca tá fumando tudo. Quer apostar quanto? Arkman, apartamento da Celina.
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
Será que o Coringa tá aí ainda? Ou será que não?
This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
He's done nothing to you. He's not part of this.
Of course he's a part of this. He's the one man Bruce Wayne might actually care about. Besides himself. His suffering will teach Wayne a lesson. One he and all of Gotham needs to learn. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I know you suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them. And this forsaken city. Your time's run out.
Aê, carai.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors.
Fudeu. Fudeu.
Arkham, listen to me. Freedom is yours. The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman.
He stuck me in here!
Me too. Let me at him.
He's the crazy one!
Fudeu. Onde que eu pego essa cadeira? Caraca. Tá porra. Tô com medo daquele grandão aparecer, mano.
Batman! The entire security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
The leader of the children of Arkham. Did you see her?
They went.
Tá porra. Batman é o Bolt, mano. Desaparece, ninguém nem vê.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Cadê o Batman? Cadê o Batman? Cadê o Coringa pra ajudar a doutora que ele tanto ama? Porra é essa? Maluco. Mentira, Batman. Não é hora pra fazer isso. Tá, posso escolher o que eu posso fazer. Vou pegar você, parça. Nossa, vou meter você ali na cozinha, mano. Você vai se fuder agora. Pô, eu quero fazer uma coisa mais brutal, mano. Ah, mano, eu pensei que essa porta ele ia pegar a porta e ficar batendo no cara, mano. Mas não vai ser isso, certeza. Então eu vou fazer o cara sentar na cadeira, porque deve estar com dor nas pernas. Nossa, vai matar a mulher, mano. Tadinha da mulher. Beck não tem nada a ver, mano. Ah, ligar na mesa ou ligar na fixação. Tá porra! Daqui deve ser da hora. Ah, só vai cair só. Nossa, vou dar um chute ainda. Eita porra. Ui! Uma cadeira de bar. Legal que ela não me viu, mano. Eu sou tipo... Sou tipo um Flash, mano. Eu sou tipo Flash, ninguém me vê. Nossa, não é a Vicky. É ela? Ah, ela sim, ó, ela tá careca.
You're going to die.
Ui! Agora tá puto, mano. Tem um cara sentado ali, mano. Quem é? Ah, o Coringa.
Truly inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person. Jesus.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest of the inmates. You stop Lady Arkham.
Pô, o Coringa não faz nada, só ficou sentado, mano. Não, que chato. Isso fudeu. Saca.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can.
Tô com medo daquele grandão.
Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
Tô com medo. Pensei que aquele cara ia vir, mas aquele zumbi.
Vicky! Vicky! Show yourself!
Mentira que eu Mentira que eu levei uma facada. Eu não sei.
Bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now. Ooh, too squeamish to get your hands dirty, Batman. You must be thinking about everything I'd do to Wayne if he were here. The same thing I'll do to his brother. You're doing so much for one old man.
Ah, tem que andar. Desculpa aí, cara. Mano, eu achei melhor ficar quieto, porque eu pensei que, tipo... É que... Nossa, foi quase. É igual falar a real, mano.
Stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me.
É que eu vou falar a real, mano. Ah, esses caras não calam a boca, mano.
Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that? We want the same things.
We are nothing alike, Vicky. I fight to save lives. You're a cold-blooded killer.
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than
Eu ia falar... Essa mulher não cala a boca. Igual a parte da... Ah, mulher, na moral, deixa eu pausar aqui que essa mulher não cala a boca. Igual a parte que da mulher gato. O que ele fala pra ela? Ele, tipo, aparece assim pra ela, eu te amo. Ele vai lá e fala outra coisa. Ele vai e fala, eu basicamente, absolutamente, pelas raízes quadradas do mundo, eu te amo. Aí, porra, cortou o clima, mano. Então eu falei, não, vou ficar quieto, vai ver que... Vai ver que ele quieto, ele pensa em uma coisa. Mas não, ele fica quieto de outro jeito. Mano, vai... Sabia que ia estourar alguma coisa, escutou um barulhinho, mano.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am. Who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you the man? Or the mask?
Batman is who I am, who I need to be, to do what must be done.
If that's what you believe, you're lying to yourself. You wear the mask so that you can't be held accountable. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
Mano, esse bastão de filha da puta me dá uma raiva, mano. O Batman consegue ser mais fraco que essa mulher, mano. Mó desgraça, mano. Mesmo esse cara lutando 10 tiros de luta, ele consegue ser mais fraco que ela.
Hold on, Alfred. You came for me. After what you said, I knew you'd come. The man, I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern for someone you've never met before.
Ah, não sei o que eu falo.
I just find it odd. It makes me wonder. Do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Tira a máscara.
Batman, don't you?
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you care. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Ah,
You're
foda-se.
only a piece in the bigger game, but you're the only piece I have left.
Cara, cada um estiver olhando. Cada um estiver olhando. Já tá olhando. Nossa, deu tudo certo. Nossa, ele tá vivo, meu Deus do céu. Tá me tirando, né, Batman?
No more lies. No more talk. The only truth left is in your death.
Essa merda não funciona, Batman. Bate nela, cara. Ai, caralho.
I'll bury you.
Cacetada, mano. Mano, onde eu consigo uma porta dessa? Tá porra! Matou a mulher. Não é possível que ela tá viva.
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Ai! Nossa, quase errei. Ah, mano, eu também. Pô, eu morri. Ah, eu sou um péssimo Batman, na moral. Nossa, eu tô errando muito, mano.
It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Eu sei o que eu tenho que fazer, caralho. Ué, filha da mãe. Eu fiz o que tinha que fazer. Shift E. Cacete, mano. Só vai ter bugado.
It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Pensou meu teclado quebrou, mano? Eu vou apertar o shift, mano. Vou apertar o shift aqui, ó. Outro shift. Se essa merda der errado, fodeu. Aí agora deu certo. Cacete, mano. Você não dá. Apertou tanta vez, mano. Desgraça do caralho. Nossa! Quebrou a mandíbula dela. Nossa, ela tá viva ainda, mano? Vou ter quebrado a mandíbula dela? Ui! Meu Deus do céu. Ai!
You belong in this darkness, Batman. You'll be buried with it. You and the butler.
Nossa! Ela morreu, né? Não é possível ela estar viva depois de uma dessa. Vai embora, vambora.
This is how it was meant to be.
Já era. Vai ter outra saída por ali, mas ainda bem.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum,
Tá, não quero ver esse cara
a
falando.
spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
Oh, o Alfred virou pirata.
It's unsigned.
Selena. Alfred, here, let me help.
No, don't. With everything that's been going on, I haven't yet thanked you, Bruce. You saved my life. I've no doubt Miss Vale would have killed me had you not arrived when you did. But the fact remains, in my state, I'm not of much use to you. It'll take time to adjust, and I'm afraid it may interfere with my butler duties.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that, after everything that's happened.
I promise you, I will use everything at my disposal to help you.
Oh.
Well, sure. I mean, the silver's not going to polish itself, is it?
We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
Gotham is safer now. I only hope the peace will last.
We could all use some peace. To peace.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror
falei
in
nada.
Terror City, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
This could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Mano, tô com o vídeo estralar o dedo.
Whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
Mano, eu vou fazer uma escolha sábia.
Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
Vou fazer uma escolha sábia. Eu não vou como Batman, eu vou como Bruce, porque a imagem do Bruce tá toda desacabada, toda desequilibrada, toda zoada. Como Batman, se eu for ou não, o Gordon lá vai falar bem de mim. Então eu vou como Bruce.
Let Gordon know Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
O Gordon vai falar bem de mim de qualquer jeito se eu for como Batman ou não. Então...
Commissioner Gordon. He is here.
Commissioner Gordon. That doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
Well, to be honest, I was surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low.
Esse pessoal tá fazendo cada barulho nessa casa,
What
mano.
you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just the playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
Ah, eu não sei o que eu falo.
I don't mean that as an insult.
Eu não sei o que eu falo.
Most of our other public figures are a bit more tarnished. I was half hoping Batman might show up too. I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here. Not to mention, he makes one hell of an impression on people.
If Batman isn't here, it's because he's more needed somewhere else. I wouldn't take it personally.
Good advice when it comes to that guy.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
During times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon. Tough act to follow. I'm here today to not only show my support for our acting commissioner, but also for this city. Many of you have suffered terrible losses. And some of those losses came at the hands of my own father, or at least as a result of his actions. I loved my father, but nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man, heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end,
aí fodeu.
a closer alliance between the GCPD and Wayne Enterprises will provide the police force with the support, with the training, and the equipment they need to make Gotham safer than it ever has been before. The GCPD will be the most technologically advanced police force in the country, because the people of Gotham deserve to feel safe.
Foi quase? Ai, meu Deus do céu.
Clear the area. Get that bastard to lock up.
Rapaz, foi quase. Ainda bem que eu tô atento aqui com a minha visão, mano.
Minutes ago, Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
It sure does clean up well. See you soon, Brucey.
Ah, gostei. Será que tem continuação, mano? Se tiver, eu vou jogar um dia. Você conseguiu distrair o pinguim? Ah, daí foi fácil. Você culpa Alfred pelo envolvimento dele com Thomas Wayne. 67% dos jogadores disseram que o Alfred que ele não tinha culpa. Tá bom. Ai, ai. Como você respondeu, Celina? 91% dos jogadores trataram Celina como mais do que uma ladra. E a desgraçada nem apareceu de volta. Você tirou a máscara? 26,9 jogadores. Eu não tiro a máscara não porque eu sou idiota. Você apareceu no endereço do Gordon como Bruce ou Batman? Sim, 100% apareceu como Bruce, não sou idiota também. Então, eu acho que visão geral do tamanho do Batman. Vai se foder. Deixa eu ver aqui. Vamos analisar o meu desempenho. O que é misericordioso? Eita porra, o que é aquele escrito? Astuto. É preciso ter medidas heróicas ao lidar com criminosos, evitando ir longe demais. Tá bom. Tem como descer? Não tem como não, mas continuar aqui. Eu acho que foi um belo Batman. Acho que chega, né? É isso mesmo. Então, pessoal, eu vou terminar o vídeo por aqui, né? Porque já acabou a série do Batman. Se gostar do vídeo, deixa o like, se inscreva no canal, compartilhe com seus amigos. E, mano, eu vou falar. Foi uma sensação incrível o seu Batman. Tipo, jogos assim de escolhas é muito da hora. Eu gosto muito de jogos assim. Eu penso em trazer mais no canal. Se tiver uma continuação, quem sabe eu traga também do Batman. Mas eu gostei muito do jogo. Foi bacana pra um caralho. Eu achei curto demais, mano. Eu acho que tinha que ter mais capítulo. Mas também já tava louco pra terminar também. Então é isso aí. Se gostar do vídeo, deixa o like, se inscreva no canal e compartilhe com seus amigos, beleza? E siga as minhas redes sociais, Instagram, Twitter, tudo na descrição, beleza? Valeu, falou e tchau!